Welcome, everybody. So excited to see you all here for our new year of scouting. There's a lot of familiar faces here and a lot of new faces. It's fantastic to see you. My name is Kimberly Payon. I'm the Cub Master of Pack 223, and we're going to get started with our meeting. Here's what I wanted you to do today. I wanted you to draw a picture of your family. And if you look around, all of these pictures are very different, right? Some families have lots of kids. Some families only have one kid. Some families have a grandpa or grandma. Some families have one mom, or a mom and a dad, or any combination of those. Some kids have foster parents. Some kids have step parents, right? But you all have families, and you're all part of the Pack 223 family too, right? I wanted to show you that even though we all have different families, different kinds of families, you're all welcome in our family scouting, okay? Welcome to our new edition of girls. Let's get a cheer for the girls. And let's get a cheer for the boys too. We're really, really excited to have all of our families here together today and to get started on a new year of scouting. We're going to start with some introductions, some business, but I'd appreciate your attention, and then we'll break up into our dens, all right? We're going to start with, well, me. I introduced myself already, Kimberly, and you all know my email because you get lots of emails from me. But I want to introduce our 3 assistant Cub Masters. We have Jay Nicholas right here. We have Ryan Hill right over there. And we have Rob Rafano right here. Now for the den leaders, I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves and their den chiefs. And we're going to start from the Lions leader, Gina.
Hello everyone, I'm Gina Gibson. My son is a Weebelows, and there he is. For the Lions, we do meet earlier in the evening than the regular pack because they're younger, and also I have to be at a second meeting. So this year I am looking to pass the Lions on to another parent or family or parents who would like to lead them for the following year. That is what I'm looking for. We do not have den chiefs in our den. However, we do have parents always involved, so I'm always looking for our parents to help out. And yes, I'm looking forward to this scout year.
Tiger leaders, could you come up, please? We have 4 tiger leaders.
Hi everyone, my name is Davi Gill. I'm one of the Tiger Den leaders, and my son is Kerman Gill. Wave, hi! He's 6 years old, he's in the Frost Elementary, 1st grade. We will be doing lots of fun things with your kids, and it's going to be so much fun. We're going to do Pinewood Derby, service projects, planning, we're going to do hiking, of course, camping. We're going to do lots of fun.
Hi, I'm Juan Santiago. My son is Alexander. He graduated from the Lions. Now he's a Tiger, right? My first year being a leader. I'm excited. Looking forward to working with the kids, working with the families. We're going to have a great year, I know it. So happy to be here.
Michelle Lebowitz, my daughter is Megan, and she's a Tiger, and this is my first year too. Thank you.
Emily Sensenbach Gopal. My daughter Dana is a new Tiger, so I'm excited to be working with her and the rest of the Tigers.
Okay, thank you, Tigers. Wolves. Representing the Wolves tonight is
Hello everyone, my name is Vitor. With Fahar, we're going to help and lead the Wolf Den, so we are very excited for this year. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl in the pack, Francisco and Beatriz. We have a very full year of a lot of great activities that we'll share with the parents. Thank you everyone.
And DJ also is not here this evening, but he is he's joining the Wolf Pack as a den chief this year. Next we have Bears.
Well, good evening. My name is Daniel Benkendorf, and I have 2 sons in Pack 223. I have Samuel, who's right here, who's a tiger, and I have Noah, who's a bear. We're going to be doing a lot of exciting stuff this year. One of the things I noticed is we're going to be learning how to use a knife, a pocket knife, learning how to use it safely. But we're also going to be doing camping and Pinewood Derby and all the other fun stuff. So we're very excited.
I am Jay Tiongson, my son Michael Tiongson's in the pack, the den. We look forward to working with you guys and meeting a lot of new people here and a lot of new faces.
I am Tabby Fenn. I've been a den leader, I guess, for the last 2 years. My son's in the bathroom, so you won't see him. But we've been with the pack for 2 years.
I'm Rob.
All right, thank you. Webelos.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Robert Mahler. I am the Webelos 1 den leader. Been doing this for 3 years and entering the 4th year. And the guys this year, we've got a lot coming up in October. We'll be doing a sort of a physical activity, exercise activity for the entire pack. We'll be helping to run that. We're also looking forward this year to Klondike. This is the year where, starting with Webelos, where they start taking a much more active role in planning activities and doing activities and working with den chiefs. There are 2 den chiefs who will come up very shortly and 2 other den leaders.
Hi everyone, my name is Ralph. Everyone should know me from the Pinewood Derby. I am one of the assistant den leaders for the Webelos, and my son is Gabe, so I'll give him a shout out.
I'm Gibran Negron. I'm the other assistant Webelo den leader. This is my 2nd year doing this. My son's the other Gabe in the end.
Last but not least, Arrow of Light.
It's helping them bridge on to become Boy Scouts. Most of them started when they were Tigers and younger, and they've moved up. They're going to try and set an example for all the younger boys and girls to aspire to be Boy Scouts or Scouts into the next level. I'd also like to introduce Scott Bloom. He's the other den leader for the Arrow of Light. My son Aaron. Hello. All right. There he is. Somewhere. All right. Here's Scott.
Hello. I'm Scott Blum. My son Ryan is over there. But working on the Arrow of Light group now, moving up the ranks. But I also help out the popcorn committee, and it's a big endeavor, and we're always looking for help to assist and take on next year, because with myself and Narai moving on, we need the funds to proceed and have all the fun stuff that we do for this pack, and we'll get into that a little later.
We're going to ask the committee members and all of those who have jobs in the pack to come up and one by one introduce themselves. Keep in mind, listen intently to what they have to say, because those folks are going to age out eventually, and guess what, folks? We're going to look to you to fill their spots. We're going to start with Narayan, committee chair and popcorn colonel.
Hey guys, my son Ashwin, he's over there. First of all, I've been in the scouting program with Pack 223 before that with 61 for over 6 years. And one of the reasons why I think this pack is such a success is the parents have as much fun as the kids. So you'll see this in the camping trip and all the other events that we organize. The parents get along well and they really enjoy each other's company, especially during the popcorn sales. That's where the maximum bonding happens. That's my second role, which is the popcorn colonel. That season is kicking off. One of the things that Scott will cover in this next 4 to 6 weeks, we do all the fundraising and then we are done, right? And we are looking for the next popcorn colonel and the next committee chair, because this is my last year as my son is in the Arrow of Light Webelos 2 group. I can see a lot of young kids in the junior branches. Their parents should step up, and I'm hoping that they step up soon so that we could have a fairly long transition and they can watch, especially the popcorn process. It's good to know it a little bit, because as you will find out later that the more you are aware of it, better the incentives can get for the pack. So we raise a good amount of money. Last year we raised about, I think, $17,000 or close to that. And the year before we did a similar number. That is a big event, and we want more participation and also more people stepping into my role. And it's a longer speech than everybody else. So
Thank you, Ryan. Next is Monica, our treasurer.
Hi, I'm Monica Mahler. I'm the treasurer for Pack 223. This is my husband.
I love my bike.
So I handle all the finances for PAC 223. Like the dues for the 2018-19 season is coming up now. I'll be seeing all of you within the next month or so to collect dues for 2018-19. I also collect and deposit all of our funds from popcorn, reimburse any payments that are done for PAC activities or PAC snacks that are covered by 223. My children are Weeblo and Arrow of Light, here for another year and a little bit. Someone will need to step up eventually into my position. So anybody who's really great managing a checkbook, I keep all of our finances in Quicken. Anybody who's familiar with Quicken would be able to pick up my position very easily. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Vicky Laszlo. My son is Arrow of Light Greg. Because of that, this is my last year. My position is all coordinating all the extra activities that you guys get emails about. I'd love to also have somebody shadow me for this year. You know, just as I decide basically, well, what should we do? What kind of things should we sign up for? This way you guys take over that position and you can, you know, make sure that like the things that your kids are interested in can also go to that. So I'll give you guys a hint. I'm planning apple picking for you guys, Halloween roller skating, and a hockey game. Shh, don't tell your parents. Thank you.
Adrian? Hi, I'm Adrian Sabatino. I do the liaison with the Board of Education to get our locations for meetings. This is my last year. My son is an AOL. Justin, he's over there somewhere hiding. I need somebody who's going to be willing to do a few emails a year just to speak to the Board of Education and the Boy Scout headquarters to get the insurance for us. I need somebody to volunteer soon, hopefully somebody who's a parent of a younger child. That way you'll have lots of time, and this year you can see what I do and hopefully take it over and run with it. Not much, don't worry.
Debbie? Hi everyone, I'm Debbie again. My position is membership, new member coordinator, and recruitment. If you have any questions, you can come up to me after the meeting. I can give you my email as well. And everyone, you should have received a new new member welcome email from me. If you didn't, I do apologize. But if you have any questions, anything at all, what happens here, you can you can talk to me about recruitment. So since Carmen's in first grade, I do have he has friends, and they see my pictures and everything, whatever we post, and that's how we've been recruiting. So do share the pictures and tag PAC223 so everybody can recruit. Thank you.
Lori is next.
Hi everybody, I'm Lori O'Leary. My son Danny is a Weeblo, and my son Christopher is Den Chief for the Tigers. I will be bringing you the PAC Press. I think the first issue came out today for September. We're also going to be doing some fun crafts this year, and we're also going to try some new STEM activities that I think the boys and girls are really going to like. Welcome, have fun.
Hi everybody, my name is Alan Yuan. I'm the service coordinator. My son AJ, I'm not paying attention right now. He's in Arrow of Light also. I basically coordinate any kind of volunteer work, service projects, as far as like got a Rutgers one coming up. We'll do like food drives, toy drives, stuff like that. We try to do one a month, not including summer, because nobody wants to do that. I'm also aging out. I'm looking for somebody to step up and possibly go under my wings, and I can certainly show you how to do that. It's not a lot of work, trust me. I have all the contacts. I'll just hand it off to you, and you guys can just contact everybody. So it's a pretty easy transition. If anybody wants to get in touch with me, I'm here tonight. Email me. Come talk to me. I'll explain the whole thing. Thank you.
Okay, next on my list is Leah Nicholas. She's not here this evening, but she is Jay's wife and Luke's mom and Jason's mom. She takes care of our medical forms. We need medical forms from you. Anybody who is going on any camping trips has to have a current medical form, and they have to be updated on an annual basis. There'll be more information coming on medical forms, but Leah is the person. If you happen to have your forms with you tonight, you can give them to Jay and he'll bring them home. Before I get to Rob, who's next, I wanted to mention Jim and Shannon Polaro. They've now moved on their positions in council, but You'll see them from time to time, and they've been helping me certainly and helping out with the Tigers, and you'll see them around. Shannon's been helping with a little recruitment, and I just wanted to mention them, give them a shout out. Last but not least on my list is Rob Rufano.
I will be very fast. Before you leave tonight, I have a little primer of all these different websites you can go to about uniforms, training, Cub Scout stuff, so that if you have any questions or you want to learn a little bit more, so I have a bunch. There's about 6 or 8 different places you can go. And we have also Scout Book. So if you're registered but you're not in Scout Book yet, wait for an invite. Don't sign up beforehand. You'll get an invite. They're transitioning Scout Book over to free service to the Boy Scouts in general. And so I think there's some hiccups. But you will get an invite through there, and that's where all the calendars are going to be. That's where all the information you'll need will be. And you can also connect it to your different calendars, whether it's Google Calendar or it's iPhone calendars or any of that. There's a little link you could connect it, and it'll feed it directly into your calendar.
The meeting schedule for the entire year has been set, and all of those dates have been entered into Scout Book. So you can go to Scout Book, see those dates. Upcoming events, we have a parents' meeting this Sunday, 6:30 at the VFW, and you've gotten my reminders about that. All parents are welcome. We love getting input from everyone. And it isn't a lengthy period of time, it's once a month, and it's really worthwhile. Please check Scout Book. Look out for those emails. If you have any questions, contact me. We have the red shirts. If you are a newer scout and your scout did not get a red shirt, come and see me before you leave today. And we also have some adult shirts. Those adult shirts are $15 each if you would like to purchase one. So when we go on outings, like our camping trip and things that are not, that you don't need official Class A's for, the kids should wear their red t-shirts. I neglected to introduce my son, who's way over there, Elias. Everybody was introducing their kids and I didn't do it. I'm sorry. That's Elias back there. He's a Weeblos. And we have been around since we were Tigers. We've really enjoyed our time with Pack 223.
For the registration for the 2018-19 year, first scout is $85. If you have siblings, multiple scouts, every additional scout is $75. If you have lions are $55. So I will be collecting payment for that as well. Thanks.
Rob mentioned that it was important to talk about uniforms, and I'd like to give him a moment to say a few words.
One of those links on a piece of paper talks about the uniform. And I did forget to mention that the Bears will be concentrating on formality of the uniform, so that when they move up to Scouts, because in Scout and the higher level in high school and so forth, you have to wear your uniform for everything. And you actually do get inspected and checked, so we start concentrating on that. And it's also just about being able to show off your earnings and what you've done. And I'm sure the boys, if they were paying attention, and the girls would be interested in showing off the things that they've done. And that's part of what the uniform is, as well as the showing who you're from and who you're associated with. So if you have questions about that, talk to me. There's also a little link on that piece of paper that'll explain it in much more detail. And adults too, they can also do earn things and get different stuff to put on their uniform if you like that kind of stuff.
I'm going to echo something that Narayan said earlier before we move to popcorn. Volunteering by the parents is what makes us successful. And without your help, this is a very large group, and it's really tough to get everything done. I have a full-time job. I need your help. We have a fantastic group of parents volunteering right now, but many of them are going to be moving on with their scouts into Boy Scouts. Please take it to heart that we're going to need your help. It doesn't mean a huge commitment. It just means a little bit of pitching in. So some of the jobs that you heard about today, if they interest you in any way, please talk to those folks. We're going to be tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, can you please help with this? Don't let that scare you though, because it's really fun. It's really, really fantastic.